Well, aren't you lucky? Tonight you get to hear Pon De Replay by Rhianna. And that was recorded in 2004 but didn't come out to 2005. May 24, 2005, to be precise. Reading from the first page of Wiki. Pon De Replay is a debut single of Barbadian singer Rhianna from her debut studio album, Music of the Sun, from 2005. Excuse me. It was written and produced by Vader Nobles, Alicia Mjesti Brooks, Carl Sturken, and Evan Rogers. The song was released on May 24, 2005 as a lead single from the album, prior to signing a 6-album record deal with Def Jam. Pon De Replay was one of 3 songs which was recorded for her demo tape to be sent to record labels. It's a dance pop, dancehall, and R&B song that features elements of pop and reggae. The lyrics revolve around Rhianna asking a DJ to turn the volume of her favourite songs up louder. The name means play it again in Bahan Creole. The language used for everyday speech part about us. At one point in around that period, every song you would turn on would say something about the DJ, and they'd be like, "Hey DJ, hey, oh my God, the DJ play my song," you know what I mean? "Hey Mr. DJ, put a record on," and everyone was talking about Mr. DJ. That was the thing at that point in time. We used to kind of make up like funny songs at the time, like with mates, and just everything would be talking to the DJ, or you know, and even further than that, last night a DJ saved my wife, saved my life. We'll move over to the track now. It's going to probably be a shorter one than usual because it's only an 8-track thing. But we did get into Kylie for a little while, but we'll see because the song's really quite elementally simple. You're going to skip through this, I know, but subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you're watching on Facebook, go over to it. It's Luffigan. You can type in Broden, you can type in Midnight Mixes, and I will show up. Thank you to everybody who is supporting me in the comments as well. And anyone who's got information on Rhianna. Have you ever met Rhianna? What was she like? Was it a good time? Have you seen her live in concert? I'd love to hear what her concerts are like. In the meantime, moving over to the mix window. Okay. Pon De Replay. I have accidentally saved the track as Pon De Replay, Logic Session. Wrong. Let's hear the drums. Very important part of this. As you can see, they run the entire length of the track right there. And we'll have a look at that one right now. Wow. That is fat as hell. You can hear the low end of that just kind of like shredding, you know, in a good way, just like crunchy lettuce. Listen up. That's so huge. I put on the original just before when I was setting up the stream, and it sounds just like that on the record too, so I always hear this stuff and I think maybe it's clipping, but no, it's intentional. It gives it impact. And this is very solid throughout this entire. I just realised it was louder than I was speaking. This whole drum section is solid throughout the entire track. There is a very small few variants here, which we'll cut towards. And those little hi-hats there, listen up. Those are like those hi-hats were later used in that kind of trap style music with that triplet stuff, but I don't know if they're off a 909 or something, and they're just shortened really, like a 909's a drum machine, obviously, and they've been shortened really fast, or what am I trying to say? Sorry, this is my third one in one night. Yeah, really cool. And the rest of the samples there sound like they've been taken from something else and obviously added together to create this beat. Quite a lot of swing in it. 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. You know what I mean? Like just got a big stripper beat sort of thing going on. Ignore all that garbage up the top there that says the BPM, because I don't think that's, well, it doesn't accurate to the track, but these drums are huge. I'm going to move over to this bass. This bass, I recall, is just super sub. Listen up. Wow. If you don't have headphones on and you're just listening through your phone, grab a pair and put them on for this, because this will rattle your socks. It's like sub frequency. Let's see what frequency it actually lives in. Wow, that's like peaking out at like 42. Where is that exactly? Let's find out. Hang on, I just want it to not do anything. Give me that. It's coming back, I promise. Okay, so that's literally at 42, 43, unless... Oh, no, I can feel the water in my brain moving when I do that. I'm not going to do that anymore. That's a no-go. But that's literally just like a sine wave at 43 hertz. Just... You know what I mean? Is that a fifth? Wow. And that's through the entire track. Let's pair it up with the drums. Wow. Super thick. It's ever strong, that one. Doesn't change. It's just staying nice and still. Marimba. Give me all the marimba you got. I want to hear that. Listen up. Yep. It's like soft synth. That's really cool. I never really recognised that. Because there's a lot of vocals going on usually. By the way, let's just go back to that bass really quickly and just have a look at how fat. Look at those chunks. That is like literally just a wave. That's just air being pushed around. Look at that. Just how smooth. That's perfect. See above it, you can see the drums that they've been, they've got little crispy bits and stuff like that, and lumps and stuff like that make it interesting. This is a pure sine wave that is literally just up and down equally. Wow, it doesn't get any purer than that. And then obviously it's the visualization of it starts to, change. But look at those big puffy clouds. Wow, that's a really good looking wave. Just a big sine wave. Okay. That's quite pleasing too, I think. I like that. Oh, we're going to get along a little bit more. Or have we run out? No, here we go. More. It's hard to add anything into like the frequency. Like I was just trying to have a look at how spicy I can get it. But you can't add things into the spectrum that don't exist. So there was never going to be there. Okay, but those marimbas, they sound like a really cool, it's a really cool software synth, most likely. Okay, now this is a siren sound, which is really cool in the track too. It sounds a lot like the RZA did a bunch of work for did RZA do that from Wu-Tang in Kill Bill? Listen to this siren, you'll know what I mean. That's cool. I like that. And that just happens periodically. Sorry, I've got to stop breathing on the mic. Okay, and then over here, I want to see what happens because it looks like it increases in amplitude. Just goes up. We'll check that out later when we put it all together and see why. Obviously just a fade out. Very cool. So some synths. We'll check the synths out. Not a whole lot going on there, but I think they mimic the marimbas-ish. Okay. It sounds like a vocoder. Someone going, or something, and then they're tapping it out. But I've been wrong before. Okay, pretty repetitive, we get it. Yep. Okay, we're at the same thing now, but we got to understand that songs like these are designed for the vocal melody and stuff to be, the groove is solid, so people can dance on that floor for as long as possible, and the vocal, the melody and stuff like that comes through is what people can sing along to, because it's pretty pumping, man. Like when I heard this. When I remember distinctly thinking this, I was like, yeah, another one's coming through with their one song. And like arrogantly as a 16-year-old or whatever, I was like, yeah, whatever, you know. Boy, I've never been happier to have been wrong about that, because Rhianna stuck around and she's been putting out great shit for years and has been like a force, you know. But like also when Say My Name by Destiny's Child came out, we didn't know we were going to get Beyonce out of that, right? We're happy we got Beyonce out of that, so, and the other girls, of course. Okay, let's put the two together. So we don't have much right now that we can identify. I'll put the siren in, you still won't have much, right? And even if I put the bass in, you still don't have Pon De Replay yet. Some sort of, if I put the drums in, you might. Ready? Yeah, there we are. Drums definitely help with it. But you don't have it till you get the vocals. And the vocals are about to happen. There are 3 vocal tracks here, one backing an original, and I don't know what Pon De Replay vocals is. Oh, that must be a comp of the both. So it's at that time where we're about halfway. If you're in now, stick around, because because this is being streamed live. If you're seeing this on YouTube and wondering, why is that guy wearing the same thing? Well, I did change my hat just so it didn't look like I did these all on the one night, but I did the last 3 in the one night. So yeah, Rhianna vocals are about to come up, but before that, if you're watching on Facebook, which you aren't because I can see the count, go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And the YouTube channel is Luffigan, and if you're watching on YouTube, you already know that, and I would appreciate it if you liked it, and if you just commented something if you like. Do all that crap. I just like having the interaction. It's really good. I try to reply to as many as possible, because everybody's really lovely. I haven't had anyone tell me to stuff myself yet, so I'm pretty happy about that. Till then, enough of my shit. Over to Rhianna. Pon De Replay, backing vocals. Hit me up.
Mr. DJ, song Pon De
Yeah.
Replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All they got when they dance for wanting some more.
Yes.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ, song Pon De Replay. Mr. DJ, won't you
It
turn
sounds
the
so
music
good.
up? All they got when they dance for wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?
You can hear a bit of the drums and stuff in the headphones in the background, which is really, really, really cool. Sonically, that's very pleasing. I've heard a lot of recordings and I like it.
Mr. DJ,
Yeah, look at how much of the... I know this doesn't mean anything, right? This is all horse shit. All the analysing and all that stuff. People who, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to you, right? It doesn't matter to anybody, really, except for, people who are interested, which I suppose it does matter to someone. Okay, so we've established the fact that I go back on what I say all the time in this. Anyway, I like the sound of a really thick and rich vocal, but also I like the sound of the sibilance, the detail. You can see that Rhianna's vocals here produce a little bit of everything everywhere. They probably don't need all this stuff down the bottom. They really probably don't need any of that, but they produce... Oh, anyway, that's all coming from that bleed. So we can go and move that. What am I doing? There we go. Now you no longer hear the bleed from the headphones.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?
And we don't lose anything from Rhianna's voice. But I'll bring it back.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Mr. DJ,
So filter it out at 200, and everything above that sounds great. I'll show you what I mean with the sibilance again. We do this every episode, but let's have a listen.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music
That's too crispy, because this is already just perfect. This is exactly how I wish all of my vocal recordings could go. You can hear she's got her own buzz in her voice, which is that quality. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. Yeah, that sort of thing there when you open the voice. Yeah, that sort of top end, the buzz. Michael Stavros calls it the Boland buzz. Hang on, give me some more of that. But she still has all of her tonality in her voice as well. Everything still sounds quite good, and that's always a great thing.
Come, run, 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 and done. Son, run, yeah.
I'm going to leave that 200 roll off there.
Yeah, for ya, show ya.
You can hear the gate working. All right, we've heard that enough times. This bit.
Want to turn the music up. Hey, mister, please, Mr. DJ.
Please, Mr. DJ.
Tell me if you hear me.
Tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up.
Hey, mister, please, Mr. DJ. Tell me if you hear me. Turn the music up.
And that's what everybody was saying after this song came out, because everybody wanted to turn Rihanna's music up, because, I mean, well, you listen to this, it's great.
Come, run, run.
The rest of that, this is a repeat, right?
Okay, everybody get down if you feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Come and put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Come and put your hands up to the ceiling.
Yes. What was that little clip out there? What happened? We went dry for a sec. Yeah, interesting.
Put your hands up to the ceiling.
To the ceiling.
Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? I'll dig up when the dance floor wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ, song on the replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? I'll dig up when the dance floor wanting.
That's super sick. We'll go to the other track here, which is just called Pon De Replay Vocals, which is a
it goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the floor, let me show you how we do. Let's go. Dip it low, then you bring it up slow. Wind it up one time, wind it back once more. Run.
By the way, the video clip for this, go and watch the video clip for this, and it will be within the video notes that happened at the top of the screen or whatever. But the video for this is the most 2004, 2005 thing ever. Hairstyles, set design, everything about it. And I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with it. It all looks, you know, just like fine or whatever. But it's really strange to have seen that on basically cathode ray tube televisions, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. And I know, unfortunately, there'll be some of you. Those big box TVs, right, that was still around. To watching it in full, like, 4K HD sort of thing and seeing just the set, and I'm like, wow, I can't believe this was like a multi-million-dollar video clip. And you know what I mean? But that just goes to show how far the tech comes, you know. But anyway, let's continue.
Run, 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 everybody move. Let me see you move. Rock it to the groove.
I want to hear that bit, especially with the backing vocals, so let's hear it.
Back once more. Come, run, 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 run.
And also, I might give that same treatment with that 200k roll off, 200 hertz roll off.
Everybody move. Let me
you can
see
see
you
it
move.
down the bottom here.
Shake it till the moon becomes the sun.
And I can just hear it, and it's fine, but it's giving me the shits enough for me to want to move it. Just hearing that thing in the background. Now,
wind it up one time.
She sounds perfectly tight and isolated.
And wind it back once more. Run, 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 everybody move.
I want to hear that one more time with the backups.
Time, when it back once more. Come, run, 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 everybody move. Run, let me see you move. And rock it to the groove. Done. Shake it till the moon becomes the sun. Everybody in the club give me a run. Run. If you ready to move, say it. Yeah. One time for your mindset. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for it. Come, let me show you. You want to groove? I'ma show you how to move.
That's come. Good. All right, very, very cool. What else do we have up here?
Hey, mister. Hey, mister.
Okay, well, I got to hear that on its own.
Hey, mister.
Oh, chewing through those notes. So good. And I know it's still early, but I'm going to put... I'm going to do the pitch correction there because I want to see what notes they are.
Hey, mister.
So you could basically just see that as a piano solo come up on the little the rail here.
Hey, mister.
So what can I can take stuff out of here and change that, right? Listen up.
Hey, mister.
But why would I? Why would I want to do that? We all know Rhianna can sing. Get that out of there. Okay. Yeah.
Tell me if it
Turn the music up. Okay, what's this next part?
It goes one by one, even two by two. Everybody in the club when we rockin' when I'm through. Let the bass from the speakers run through your sneakers. Move both your feet and run to the beat.
I love that. Such just a great high school rhyme.
We rockin' when I'm through. Let the bass from the speakers run through your sneakers. Move both your feet and run to the beat. Run.
It almost sounds kind of uncharacteristic to the rest of the song, but it also works quite well. Then again, there were like 5 writers on this song, and it's quite a simple song.
Run, run, run.
Everybody's got to get their name in the credits, you know what I mean?
Everybody move, let me see you move. Rock it to the groove, shake it till the moon becomes the sun. Everybody in the club give me a run. If you ready to move, say it. One time for your mindset. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm ready for you. Come, let me show you. You want to groove, I'ma show you how to move.
Oh, damn, those vocalizations.
I'ma show you how to move.
Man.
Come, Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay.
Shit, one more of those, please.
Come, Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay.
Yeah, one more.
Hey, mister.
Oh.
Hey, mister.
Yeah.
Turn the music up right now.
Just do it right now. Just making demands, aren't you? You know, you show up. You don't want to. You never want to be the person who goes up to the DJ and says, "Turn the music up right now." Okay, just turn that music up right now. But Rhianna's like, "Turn the music up right now." I can't even do it.
Turn the music up right now. Oh, mister.
If I were a DJ and someone came up to me and did that and sung that exactly, I'd give them a microphone and say, "What would you like to do?" Because that's damn good.
Turn the music up right now.
Okay.
Everybody get down if you feel me.
Okay. I want to hear that with backups.
Feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Put your hands up to the ceiling. Everybody get down if you feel me. Come and put your hands up to the ceiling. Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay. Come, Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay. All the gals on the dance floor.
Give me that again.
All the gals on the dance floor.
Say all the girl.
All the gals on the dance floor. Hey, Mr. DJ boy.
Mr. DJ boy.
Hey, Mr. DJ boy. All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?
All the girls up on the dance floor wanting some more. So come on, Mr. DJ, why don't you turn that music up? Now, I believe this last one is going to be...
Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?
Right. So it's got the effects on it.
Dance floor wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? Come, Mr. DJ, some Pon De Replay. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls on the dance floor wanting some more. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? It goes one by one.
2 by 2. So hear those drums.
Even 2 by 2, everybody.
And there we go. That's all you need for a song. I mean, literally, that's all that's open here. That you've got the drums are being played and the vocals being played. There's nothing else happening in this part of the song. Go back to close to the start. We can add that. Listen to that effing bass. So that's the fattest bass I've probably ever heard. Yeah, it's massive. It's huge. Let's hear it more. We'll add the rest of this song together. Actually, as a matter of fact, I'll just mute the vocals and...
DJ, won't you turn the music up? All the girls. Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up?
Come on. Yeah. Bring it down a little for you. Okay, give me them vocals.
Goes one by one, even 2 by 2. Everybody in the floor, let me show you
I'll move along a little.
Hey, Mr. DJ, won't you turn the music up? All they go. Hey, Mr.
Wow.
Hey, Mr. DJ.
If you hear me, turn the music up. That'll have to do, I think. We've been auto-stung already. But anyway, thank you very much for coming to check out Pon De Replay by Rhianna. A ribbon tune. That's a really good one. It stuck. I mean, has it stuck around for you? I think it's stuck around. I think it's. I don't think it sounds dated. If you know what I mean. It was one of those ones that was a bit of a game changer in that sense that, you know, her Barbados accent. Everything about that was just refreshing to what was going on at the time, because we were coming out of the Mariah Carey era of big singers and big sounds and stuff like that, and you had the Britneys and the Christinas, and then we had this new club style that was in pop music that kind of changed things up. I'm by no means an expert on this topic. I just remember being around it and just kind of my perception of what had happened at that point. But it's cool. It's cool. I remember not hating it, so that's probably a positive. And I was a heavy metal kid, so yeah, good to listen to Korn and not hate Rhianna. But what an actress, what a talent, what a singer. And thanks for coming to watch. Enjoy yourself. Have yourself a glass of water. Catch up with some mates. And don't forget to GFY. Bye bye.